Hey YouTube, I'm Windraiser, and today I'm coming to you with a Transformers review from another part of the package I got from a friend. I did my review on my Perfect Effect SFX Scouting Force PE11. So from the other two that I got, I'm going to go ahead and review them. I'm going to do one today, and the other one will be done on Christmas. Before I start the review, I want to wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate on the 25th or for this month. I wish you got everybody, friends, family. I wish you all safe travels and happy holidays, and hope that everyone is able to spend time with their family, and everybody gets what they want. So, on to the review. Today I'm going to be looking at Function-X4 Fansproject Sigma L. Now, this is my first Function-X figure. I forget who sent it to me, but they sent it to me through TF Stores. I don't remember your name. It's blowing my mind. But, dude, if you're watching this, thank you. Quick look at the back of the packaging. It is a purple box with this plastic cover on it, so you're able to see the design and artwork. His name, Sigma L, half of his head, and then on this side we have his alt mode and his robot mode. So very cool. And the cover just slides right off. Good cardboard, very nice, just all around purple. My favorite color. You just open it up, and I had already taken his weapons out, so he comes with an accessory, two nice shotguns that do angle on the hinge of the handle, so that is very cool. Nicely well detailed too. Like if Batman carried a gun, this is what he would carry. Alright, so next we're going to take him out of a little prison. And on mine, it had a bit of a function problem, and my screen is twitchy. So go ahead and pop them open. And you heard pieces flying and falling into there. Take the figure out of his bubble coffin. And the problem I had with mine is this. I don't know how well you can see that, two little green plastic pieces in my hand, and the visor to the robot mode, to the headmaster. The visor, the plastic snapped. And look at the head unit. Oh, your nose. And you can basically see where it's snapped on the figure. So, be careful with this when you go to transform him in this little guy. Be careful with that little piece that becomes the visor, because if you don't do it right, it will snap off and his head looks really funky. But despite all that, put that over there. I'm still going to do the review because I promised some people I would review it, as it being my first figure from Fansproject, and my first really cool third-party toy. Or no, this is my second third-party toy. My first being Aculus King, my super deformed dark Zarek. just trying to get him good posed. But there we have him. Now, Sigma X is Fansproject's take on Mind Wipe. So he's a very good figure. Yes, the face looks weird, but I don't care. I'll get it here in the light if I can. But all around, he's a very good figure. He's composed of mostly black, purple, some green translucent plastic, some neon green paint, silver for the claws, some red here for the chest section. Like, just all around, very cool figure. And I do love this figure. Like, he is beautiful. I have his wings folded up for him in robot mode. But you can extend them. And each one folds out on a little hinge here. And they do move here, 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 and here. So I keep them folded up on his back, like so. And I just forgot how I did that, because doing it from the back makes it look weird. Give me a second. Good. He does have some posability in him. He has a waist swivel, a swivel here. It's on a ratchet, pseudo ratchet. So 1, 2, 3, 3 to get down, and 1, 2, 3. About 5 clicks to get it all the way back. So it takes 5 clicks to go down, to go forward, and backward. Does hinge in and out. There's a swivel just below that. A tight bend on his knees. Ankles are on a ball joint, so he's got some posability in those. The shoulders are on a hinge here, a ball joint, swivel. The elbow is at a dual hinge here and where it's bending. Wrists do rotate, and they're on a ball joint. His head does swivel back and forth. Does look up, but in doing so you kind of move the torso unit. So we're going to go ahead and pop off the helmet, or the head unit. And he just slides into that hole right there on the top. Oh, I forgot. And he can hold his guns. It's just that he doesn't have much of a grip on them. He just kind of slide into his hands. He does look very cool with those. So now you just have a robotic body without a head. So we'll set this off to the side. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the helmet, the head unit. And the visor, let me get it real quick, would basically, I'm going to try and hold it in place. Would look like that. That's what his head would look like if the my visor hadn't snapped. So basically what we're going to do is rotate the figure, pull up the legs, straighten them out, and swing them back. Go ahead, swing his arms forward, and there you go. Now the visor would cover up the face, but mine was pushed back so far that it got stuck. There's him. I love the detail on him, the black, purple, the little bat silver symbol on his chest. And the words of PI, he basically said the same thing I was thinking when I first saw this. Like, clearly he looks like Batman and he can fly. So, the size of him compared to the robot body, the guy is very tiny. He is smaller than the Scouting Force from Perfect Effect. He's smaller than those guys. We're going to set him off to the side. Now we'll get onto this. Now to transform him, Let me show you off the instructions. The way they did the instruction booklet is really cool. It's like, it sits like this, and you think, oh, it's gonna fold out. No. It flips open. So you start from here and then work your way across. So it's like, go over here, jump, go over here, jump, go over here, jump. And it's like that on each one, and each piece is highlighted very well, and nice bright red indications. Since I've only tried just from this once, I still need these. Because his transformation is very complex. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and straighten out the wings. And I'm going to get them to where they're at my liking. Everybody else has their own preference on how they want their wings to look. So there we go. Wings are stretched out. And I love the detail that they picked out on these. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wings, swing them around. Normally not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it anyways. Have them like so. So you're going to have the front of the figure like this. We're going to take the hands, rotate them this way. So you kind of want your hand to go from this to that. And we're going to take them and rotate them at the upper arm swivel, upper arm thingy. You people know what I mean. And next, we're going to swing the arms to where this part of the shoulder, that red dot, is going to face forward. Now we're going to bend them at this hinge, not the one, the main elbow hinge, but the secondary one. You want that to bend. Oh, God, it's so tight. Very tight bend, very tight. So you want the arms to look like this. Also like that, just like that. Alright, so next we're going to swing the arms, and the claws are going to interlace into these little slots, right where my finger's pointing. And then you're going to have it, there's a notch right here, there's a little clip right here under the wrist that's going to clip into here on the arm. Those are just going to go forward. They should just snap into place. There we go. Push them back a bit. And close them in. And then just peg in very nicely. So the arms will look like this. Oh, pardon me. Next, we're going to take this piece of the chest, swing it up. Swing up to there. Don't want to swing it all the way back just yet. Next, we're going to take the waist, swivel it on 180. There's that for the page. Next, we're going to come here to the legs. We're going to open the panels up here. And swing those all the way out. You're going to fold the feet down like so. Sorry. The neck's killing me. And then we're going to grab this piece here, which was the heel, and we're going to swing it out. And this will become the bat legs. Go ahead. You can just leave them up for now. Alright. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to swing the legs. Swing the wings up a bit. Remember how to do this. Alright. So bend the knee, what was the knee, and then rotate the leg around. Like so. To where you have this part pointing down. So where you see the screw facing this way, the screw, you're going to have this rotate it to where the screw faces the other way. And we're going to take the leg and rotate it about that far. this clip, or this peg, is going to slot into a hole right there my finger's pointing. You can't see it because it's so dark, but there's a hole right there. And it's going to peg to a slot underneath the arm. So bend it, plug it into that slot, and it will go in nicely. It's a bit of a tight fit, but give me a second. And just peg it up under the arm. I did this earlier. It did work. There we go. So it's going to look like that, nice and flush. Go ahead, peg it down onto the shoulder. There's going to be a little nub. This nub. Yeah. That nub right there. Yeah. Darn it. That one right there where you can see, barely. Pegs up underneath the arm. So do the same to the other leg. We'll rotate it around because you want the speakers to face towards the figure. And then do the same thing with the legs. Oh, come on, don't peg. Stop there. Alright. Next, what we can do is there's a little seat there. I'm going to go ahead and take the little head dude, fold him up, set him in there. And they have grooved parts of it. Come on, keep your stay. This indentation of the leg to fit the headmaster. So we'll just close these up over him, forming the back of the animal. That's close together nicely, nice and tight. We'll flip this all the way forward, clip that in, and then put those up, and then we'll fix the wings. Just make sure the arms stay pegged in place. Fix the wings. Add feet. And then we'll take the guns and they slot into these holes right here nicely. And there we have Sigma L's bat mode. Excuse me. Very, very nice bat. I love his wingspan. The bat head is posable to where it does go up and down. The bat's mouth does open. There's a little sonic emitter inside his mouth. And you can do it to where you can have him flying. Little feet, and now we have him in a flight mode. Very cool. Very nice. The wingspan on him is beautiful. He does have a coffin on his back. That's where the head unit sits. It has like a nice translucent green cross on it. I love this guy. Now he is posable. Aside from the head and mouth being posable in here, the wings are still have the same range of posability at this hinge, the other two hinges in the wing, as well as this hinge, and they still kind of swivel. he now has bat feet, which have a series of ratchet-like hinges. So they move here at the ankle, just above that, and then right there. So you can kind of get him into this weird chicken thing posture. Have his legs like that. But now we see more of the purple, more maroon, some more neon green in here. He's a very good figure. I love him. He came to me from a friend from TF Source, so I highly recommend this figure. If you haven't got any of the Function-X series, guys, I'd make him the first start. Just be extremely careful with the head unit mass. The head unit. The instructions I will show you. Yes, just be very careful with this piece that makes up the visor. Be extremely careful. Clear plastic is very brittle. It does break easily. So there you go. Function 4X Sigma L. I'm Windraiser, and I'll catch you guys next time.